If you haven't had the chance to read it, I encourage you to read The Five Love Languages. It's a book by Gary Chapman, and it talks about five different ways that we send and receive love. There are the gift giving or receiving gifts, acts of service, words of affirmation, physical touch, and quality time. We talk so much about love languages. If you go to any relationship discussions, if you go to any relationship coaching, if you go to he said, she said, you may hear people refer to the five love languages in one form or another. We talk about the five love languages, and I think that it's important for us to know them and understand how people understand them and perceive them and receive them and send them to one another. But I think that we also need to focus on the language of love. How are we saying things to people? How are we doing things for people? The intent behind what we're doing is love. God is love. So God, is a believer. He resides inside of us. But are people receiving it the way that we're intending it? I can tell you something that you may need to improve on. You may need to get on a diet, or you may need to start that business that you've been talking about for years. You may need to get a promotion at your job, or you've been talking about something and you're procrastinating about it. But there's a way that I need to go about it. But it takes for me to get to know you and understand how you perceive what someone is saying, because what we're saying, it may have a really good message behind it. It may be something to assure someone, to encourage someone. But if a person takes it the wrong way, if they're sensitive to words, or if they have a certain level of sensitivity to words, because I feel like people all have a level of sensitivity, but it's all different. And it's based upon what we've come from. If you grew up getting picked on and someone is saying something and it sounds, the word choice is very important for people that's been picked on. And I've been a person that's been bullied growing up. And if someone says something and the word choice, it's all about the word choice with me. The word choice can determine if this person is a help or this person's attacking me. And you may have the best intent behind it, but if I feel like you're attacking me, I'm not hearing what you're saying. Now that you're attacking me, anyone who's attacked, they automatically go into defense. It's like if someone's swinging punches, you're like, okay, now I need to block. Okay, now I need to bob and weave. I'm not focused on this person loves me, this person's trying to make me better, this person's trying to encourage me, this person's trying to uplift me. I'm not hearing uplift. I'm hearing I need to duck this punch, I need to block, I need to close up, you know what, or I need to walk away. That's why people walk away from us when we're giving them something that we are really feeling like this is sound advice. They really need to hear this in this moment. And that's what it takes. The way that we're talking to people, the way that we're doing things for people, the way that we're handling them in certain situations is all important. We have to continue speaking that language of love, y'all. God is love and he resides inside of us. Think about how God handles us in certain situations. He could have handled us and say, you know what, I'm sick of this. This person, you keep doing the same thing over and over again. I'm tired of that, I'm out. How would we feel if God did that to us? But in his word, he says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. We can leave him, but he'll never leave us. So what have we learned? We're learning that God is with us. God is there for us. And the people that we say that we love, we need to be there for them as well. Although that varies in different capacities. Sometimes people want to cut us off. I'm not saying if a person's saying you're cut off, you just continue to say, hey, I'm here for you. But always have that door open, because just like we've left God, we've come back. And just like people leave us, they can come back too. Will you keep the door open for them, or will you shut them off?